Greetings and salutations, I am Vader Prime, and welcome. And today we're playing New Gundam Breaker. It's the newest Gundam Breaker game. It actually is called New Gundam Breaker. I'm not too sure I didn't call it number 4. So this is the main menu. As you can see, we've got Setup, Single Mode, Multiplayer, Library, and Settings. Library, you can obviously go through all these gun part libraries, read up on your mobile suits, on gun parts, and have a good look at what they do. Parts total, head parts, and all that, all the database stuff that you like. That's. I do also want to point out, unfortunately, it does tend to stick a bit. There's sort of a delay. I am playing it on a PlayStation 4. I have heard it's apparently better on a PlayStation 4 Pro, but I don't have one of them. Then we've got multiplayer mode, which we can do online, which is not going to have a look at today, unfortunately. Single player, which is the story mode, and then obviously setup. Setup, you can go along and customize your mobile suits. You can obviously change the name, assembly, paint, and gallery. So just like in Gundam Breakers, all of them, you go through all this and you can change all the parts and so on. So you can have a Zaku bazooka, and you can go along and stick it with a Wing Gundam head. Now I'm going to leave my Gundam the way it is, because that's what you get for all Gundam Breaker games. You can go along, switch around your parts. Each part will have different stats, just like the Johnny Galgoo's high mobility type. You sacrifice, they're your defense, 35 when to 60, and so on. So you do lose some. This goes for all, so obviously you can mismatch in all your parts. So you could have the Noble Gundam arms with the Zaku FX. You can then have the Gundam backpack with the shield. And where are we looking? Head. You can then go along and stick with the GAN. I do like the GAN. The Groover's mobile suit. So you can have a pretty unique mobile suit. Some certain parts will obviously have special certain abilities as well. You do have builder parts as well. So you have a missile pod, left, right, and so on. But they don't actually add any weapons. Where before in Gundam Breakers 4, you could go along and put a 6-tube missile pod. You would have extra missiles you can fire in combat. This one it doesn't, unfortunately. This basically just increases increases your abilities. So this 6-tube missile pod left slightly increases shot homing ability and slightly decreases bullet speed. So yeah, not the best, unfortunately. Like I say, you can obviously go on to make your mobile suit a lot better and so on. Then obviously you've got your EX skill, which are all special abilities. Like you can, if you have the F91 Gundam backpack, you can go along and use that in battle. You just press a special button combo, and so on. Self-destruct, burning finger. And obviously the first one you can get, what I sort of missed, was the internal frame, which each frame has its own unique stats as well. You've got balance, which is an all-round good mobile suit, but specialises in none. The striker, which is a high reaction speed, endurance, and stun. Basically your fighter sort of type. The gunner, I think it was described as a glass cannon, good firepower but weak defence. The enchant frame, and so on. Each frame has its own special EX skill, like the Searcher has long-range search and rapid recovery. The Enchanter has the electric wave and recovery jammer, and so on. I go with the Striker one, which has dead end impact and protect burst. So yep, that's all that. Got our little Gundam. Obviously we've got weapons. What's that one? Ooh, double Gatling gun. So yeah, I'm not going to go along and continue with those changes. I like my little Blitz Gundam, or the closest I can do. I'm just missing the backpack. Then you can go along and change everything. You can either do it as all over, so I can go along and have it as a completely red, and so on. Or you can go along and just do single parts, like the weapons, the head, the body, just like in the normal Gundam Breakers game. So no really change there. And then you've got your gallery. You can change how you want them to put. Like I said, there is a bit of a lag, unfortunately. So after we've gone along and had a look at that, let's have a look at the single player. The story mode is set in a school. You're sort of fighting against the student council. They've taken over. Everybody's going by Gundam rank. So if you're like a rank 1900 and something or other, you're pretty crap apparently, and no one really looks over to you. Higher ranks obviously get better parts and so forth. That's how the story I'm sort of going. I've only gone so far up to scenario 3. You're sort of like a resistance. Scenario 2. Obviously, she there, that's your old school friend. She moved away, you've come back and met in the same Gundam school. I'm not going to go through the story, because unfortunately I don't find the story as good as Gundam Breakers 3. That's just my personal preference, however. Unfortunately. Obviously, there's different missions as well, like you can obviously fight within the... there's missions where you can actually fight here in this little office, which is nice, I suppose. Let's go along and have a look at the mission. So let's go with you. I sort of like this person. Yes, the one with the bluish sort of hair. She's a bit like bit crazy, I think. No, let's not go along and look at that. Yeah, your resistance group is called Side Zero. Skip. The cutscene is just like the normal ones. They don't move that much. So let's skip you. So yeah, now we've got two partners. We've got I can't pronounce their names, but we've got Lori, Lory. She's the one with the blue hair with no glasses, and then we've got her. She's the one with the glasses. Pretty easy enough. The one without glasses is slightly insane, I think. She'll be all nice and quiet and keeps to herself, and then she gets in a Gundam and she goes completely insane. Bit like Hallelujah. I'm pronouncing his name wrong as well. There I am. Whee! And then we have the load screen, which I'll obviously skip past this. Yep, there's some animation for you. Now these battles work slightly differently than in Gundam Breakers before. They work on a points thing. Basically the team with the highest points win. So you could destroy your enemies as much as you want it. You're not going to make much, you're supposed to do the quest. Like for this one, it's destroy 20 enemy units. The enemy units are just basically NPCs. Let's go along and shoot some. Shooty shoot. Shoot shoot. Shooty shoot shoot. As you can see, we've done 4, 5. Ooh, bloody hell. I don't like this. I want to attack the ones that are closest to me. Oh, part. Give me that part. Thank you. I've now got a new head. I can change that in combat. Whee! I've got a Zaku head. So you can try the parts out before you actually have them. Which is a nice ability, I suppose. But it does sort of take away of actually making your mobile suit. If you're going to just go along and start using the other parts. Yes, it's good to find out what they are like in combat. But ultimately, I prefer use... Ooh! I like the way my mobile suit looks. The care and attention I put to it. Which is all around about 3 minutes. Because I tend to go with the ones that are already in game. Like the Blitz, I sort of like them. I have a crap imagination when it comes to Gundam building. Go on, die already. Some of your abilities are locked out for the beginning part of the mission. Come on, can I blow you up already? Ah, break 10 containers. Go away. Oh, was I just fighting a player then? Or one of the main antagonists? Ooh. After you've got all your parts, you can actually go to one of these boxes. They do disappear and reappear randomly across the map. So, transfer these parts. And yep, that's all done. Those are now mine. I'll get them if I haven't already got them. What is it now? 10 containers. We've done 4. That's 1 done. Oh, I'm now level 2. Is there a box in there? No. So far we've got 2 quests. Destroy targets. Quest cleared. We've won that one. And we need to break containers. We've done 6. Oh. Neutral Force. Another NPC. Each part you get, obviously you get different abilities, so I've now got, for some reason, a skill steal. It's R1 and square. Which unfortunately, it's not working for me. Ooh, freezing. Ah. It's another point to us. Get that box, then we just need one more. Ooh. Ooh, damn it. Let's finish this one first. So at the moment we're actually in the lead because we've got 6 points. Will you leave me alone while I'm recording? I'm busy. So now we need to destroy targets, recover 3 parts and destroy 20. Oh, my parts are gone. The arms, they've took me arms. Now you do have obviously the antagonists, so it's like the computer controlled bad guys in this as well, so you'll be facing them, but they'll be also trying to get more points. Oh, so we're supposed to destroy the Gundam suits. That's not what they're called, I just can't remember them. Recover Isle Striker Gundam Key part. So I need to find a... Oh, what's that? Oh, I've got my arms back. Where am I? I've been talking, I've lost my place. Unfortunately, I lose where I'm going. The enemy's now got 3 points. And I need to destroy another one enemy. Ooh, it freezes us slightly. Quest failed. So either the enemy got that, which from the looks of it they did. Destroy mobile armor. Where's that when it's not at home? Oh, mobile armor. I'm afraid to cover before. Yes, cover before. She's the one that goes insane. She's actually putting the mobile parts in. Oh no, that's the enemy. Get back here! I want to beat you up! This is an antagonist. I want your parts. I want that big spear. Then I can shove it right where the sun doesn't shine. Come on! Yes, you didn't go very far. Oh, you didn't give me anything. Now at the moment I'm just wasting my time. Slow down. Yes, here we are. Quest 3. We destroyed an Kaskuski. I can't pronounce them either. So yeah, at the moment I'm not doing much in this, I'm afraid. So let's go along and change some of our parts. So let's have you, just to go along and mix things up a bit. I can see my skills have now changed. Ooh. What happens if I actually go along and do something? Bazooka! Needs a charge up. So this is basically Gundam Breakers. Like I say, it does freeze, but I am on a PlayStation 4, and they say it works better on a PlayStation 4 Pro. So unfortunately I do not have. I personally prefer Gundam Breakers 3. I just like the story mode. You can actually buy the mobile suits in the in-game shop. That may be something available in this, I just haven't reached it yet, which is unfortunate. Unfortunately though, the game just doesn't really hold my attention, I'm afraid. That's sort of why. Ooh. Mobiles with Gundams. Blow them up. That's the only thing that I really like about this is the fact that the controls aren't like square, circle is for select and X is for back. So I can't get confused. I do like the game, don't get me wrong, it's a good game. I just... Ooh, nuclear blast. I just prefer the old one. What have I got now? Probably not much. Still can't get used to these bloody parts. Come on, blow up already. At the moment, we're actually in the lead, 21 points, so we're going to win. The enemy, I don't think, can get that far back. Yes, blow up. As I haven't got through into the game completely because it just doesn't hold my attention, unfortunately. I do prefer Gundam Breakers 3. I like the way you can buy the mobile suits, the parts you actually put on, like, you know, you can have the missile pod will actually fire more missiles. I do like that. I need to get out of zoomed in. I can't see what I'm doing. Enjoy that nuclear blast. There are less mobile suits apparently in this, but from what I've heard, they're going to be putting it via downloadable content. Which, is good, I suppose. We can still get more mobile suits. Now, where are you not going? Because I don't know where I'm going. Where are you going backwards and forwards? Destroy. Recover 3 parts. Recover the key part. Suppose we'll put this in here. And that'll disappear before I get to do it. Oh no, it won't. Hey. Now I've got all those parts. But yeah, we're going to win now because the enemy aren't going to be able to shoot up shoot up a whole load of points. So here we are, mission results. We finished that with an S because we were so far ahead. There's our friendly mobile suits. I like that one with the solar reactor and for the chest. That's nice. I don't like the big blue and red one with the shield. I prefer mine though, mine's better. Yep. Now it's froze slightly. Thank you. Mission complete. Frame ability XP 100. And these are all the parts that we can keep. Highlighted ones are the ones I don't have, so these are the ones we'll keep. And then obviously these ones, the greyed out ones, are the ones that we do already have and will be sold for more credits. So yep, sell all them. And that's done. Like I say, there could obviously be a section in this where there will be a shop that be added, but I would have thought that would have been really at the beginning. Froze again. Oh, here he is. Another member of the student council, one of their allies. Unfortunately, the story does not interest me that much, I'm afraid. There's our friend. Yes, let's skip you, because unfortunately I don't find the story interesting. I do apologise. And then we've got another mission. All scenarios. So yeah, that's new Gundam Breaker. There's not a lot to talk about it, unfortunately, because like I say, it's quite a lot of the aspects of it are from the previous Gundam games, Gundam Breaker games. You can swap parts over, get new abilities because of them, but they've also removed some. So if you put a big massive missile pod on, it'll boost your weapons, yes, but unfortunately it won't give you any extra missiles, I'm afraid. Which is a sad thing, because I sort of like the extra missiles, unfortunately. But that's just me. So yeah, that's new Gundam Breaker. It's a nice game, but unfortunately it doesn't, personally for me, it doesn't capture my my attention. I'm not too much for the story mode, unfortunately. I tend to skip most of it and just go for the fight scenes. Obviously someone else may like it. It does freeze every now and again, stutter a bit on the PlayStation 4. But like I say, I have been told it works better on PlayStation 4 Pro. I do not have one, so I can't test that, unfortunately. But yeah, that's new Gundam Breakers. And I'm going to leave that now. I'm not going to do a series or anything on this. This is just a review, you could say. Not the best review, unfortunately, because I'm not the best reviewer. But still. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.